25 incredible things caught on CCTV camera. If you think you're the unluckiest guy in the world, then you need to watch this video. This compilation includes some of the luckiest, unluckiest, and unimaginable moments. But we're here to bring a smile to your puffy face, so without any further ado, let's get started. The Great Delivery Guy. I hope you never get a delivery guy like this. He didn't bother to put the package carefully, but instead threw it. That's when he realized the camera was watching him all the time. Once a friend, always a friend. The only thing I admire about dogs is their loyalty to their pack. The dog was so confused looking at the guy, or maybe it was blind, but he didn't need to worry. His friend was there to save him. He was like, "Why are you messing with these humans?" The unfortunate. This is the first unlucky guy you're going to encounter. He was pulling the machinery when his world turned upside down. Someone like me. This guy was scared to hell by the pipe. He's just like me. Just look at his $1 million reaction. The pushover. Here's another unlucky guy. He was loading the package into the truck when the truck decided to flee. Just look at how he stops the truck on the first try. The unloading. The package decided to unload itself. I guess it was excited to get open. Even more than the new owners. The guy at the gym. Where do you put your phone when you decide to visit the gym after eating an extra large pizza? Well, you should learn from this guy. Childhood memories. How many of you guys dropped someone's bike when you were a kid? Well, at least I did several times. It was just too heavy to handle. Our heroes. Firefighters are our heroes. They'll run into a burning building without any fear. Well, in this case, I guess they were in a hurry. The daily hustle. This is more like the modern version of bricklayers Jordan Peterson was talking about. Man, I hope his self-esteem did all right. The Karen. This Karen didn't like the beautiful black bike and decided to do this. Just look at how she flew away from the site. I hope I never run into a Karen in my life. Ruining the road. This guy didn't like the development around his house and ruined his front by letting the dog off the leash. How many of you guys did that in your childhood? It was like a mark left behind. The parking master. This guy was drinking and working. He parked his van at an unbelievable place, but nature played its part and crushed his baby. The pain. If your car's glass is attached to the back, then you're the unluckiest guy. Only you can feel his pain. He just wished to rewind it all. Feeling the proud. This reindeer was feeling a little too stubborn over its horns. In the end, it was found on the ground and will probably become a fossil in a few hundred years. A little too high. If you've ever driven a large or big vehicle, then you know you can't go anywhere you want. This guy ignored the limitation and ran into a parking lot. What happened next is the funniest thing ever. The big dog. Big dogs are good at protecting livestock and are not meant to be caged up. This guy was trying to relieve all that energy trapped inside and broke the fence. I wonder how it's going to explain this to its owner. Catching a fish. What do you see in this video? Is the water running or is he running in the water? Well, pretty much both. I gotta say, he's good at catching fish. Burning the doodle with the noodles. You should never watch TV or play video games when eating. This is a lesson we get to learn from this young guy who burned his doodle with the hot-burning noodles. The bear trouble. If you live in a town filled with wild animals, then man, have you got an extra pair of eyes, especially at night. This guy was running around from something unknown, but then the bear flexed to the CCTV camera like a hero surrounded by dogs. The action movie. Never let your kid watch action movies filled with action, because there's a high chance they might break the TV just like this little fella. He threw anything he could find to participate with the protagonists. His parents won't be happy after seeing the broken TV. The crazy wind. Ever lived in a windy area? Well, life there can be extremely tough, especially when your door plays tricks on you. This lady was having a hard time trying to close the doors. I hope someone would be there to help her get out of this misery every single time. Birds having fun. This little innocent creature was flying around looking for food when it decided to cause some trouble and bang on the camera. I guess it misunderstood the camera for the doorbell. The bear in trouble. This bear decided to become an intruder and fetch something to eat, but then the food decided to fight back. I guess they weren't ready to be found in the bear's belly. This bear thought it was having a nightmare, but it was subtle truth. I guess they were avenging their friend. The glass door. This unfortunate lady decided to go home after a long day at the store. But I guess the store liked her and didn't want her to get away and forever stay in its arms. I mean air. I hope she could afford to get a new one. The car owner. The floor decided to fly away from the car's tires. Or you could say the car decided to get some mud on its body. I pity the car owner. He's most likely going to a police station, reporting his stolen car, but he's never going to see this beauty again. The nightmare. The train decided to cross paths with the heavy traffic. It almost feels like a dream. Imagine you're late for work and suddenly a large train decides to block the way even if the road was meant for cars. The convertible. This is how easy it is to break into a convertible. He tore off the top and entered the car in a few seconds. I wonder what he was trying to do here. The new king of sports cars. Who said you gotta own a Godzilla to drift like a king? This truck was drifting like cheese in a burning pan. It drifted just like the other car. Hats off to the driver. The poor infrastructure. This lady was having the worst day of her life. She decided to get inside when the glasses decided to fall on her. Just look at how bravely she tries to catch the glass thinking she was a suit. The bear family. It was a hot day out there and Papa Bear decided to get in the swimming pool. It was such an adorable moment, to be honest. Wild animals make your tub their private pool. The crazy friends. Nothing's more adorable than having friends with the same mental disorders. Something makes me think they escaped from an asylum. The heartbreaking footage. This is the most heartbreaking video I've ever seen. One of the lady dogs drowned in the frozen pool. She jumped into the cold water and started looking for her baby. She then took it out of the water and ran towards the hospital. The poor soul. I hope it was okay. Learning to drive. This guy was learning to drive, but I guess he didn't know how to drive? What am I even talking about? At first you could feel like there's no driver in the car, which is technically true. The parking mode. Whenever you park your car, never forget about the parking mode or the handbrake, or else your car will become a self-driving car. The crazy one. Here's a crazy lady enjoying her own company. She's doing the modern version of pole dancing. Sorry to say, guys, but this is it for the video. Now don't forget to press the thumbs up if you admired our video. Also, subscribe to our channel for more miraculous, entertaining videos. Lastly, comment on your favorite clip of the video. We'll see you in the next one.